Hi and welcome to today's tutorial. In today's tutorial, we'll be talking about the classes in Java, right? So, what is class? Class is a very core and important concept of Java language. Okay, so everything in the world we see or we interact with has a specific type. Let's say you are sitting on a chair, wooden chair, right? So that wooden chair is made of what? The wooden chair is made of wood. So the type of the wooden chair what you are using currently is wood, right? Let's say you have a bottle in front of you made of plastic. So the bottle is a real world entity. It has some existence, it has some shape, it has some characteristics, right? The entity bottle is made of what? Plastic. So it's a type of plastic, correct? So similarly, class is a type of some entity, right? So here if I need to compare, plastic is kind of class in Java or wood is kind of class in Java, right? So basically, if I need to define a class on a high level, it is basically a blueprint or template or container, okay, which is referring to a specific entity, okay, having a set of properties and behavior. So basically, it's a type of a particular entity, right? Now let's say a plastic is a class and I can create multiple things using a plastic. I can create, let's say, bottle, I can create utensils like this. So these are different entities of same thing, same class, right? So you got it. So bottle is entity, utensils also is entity, okay? Furniture, plastic furniture, let's say it's also entity. All are having a same type called plastic. Okay, so one class can have multiple entities. Okay, now as I was giving the example here, I had taken example of animal. Okay, tiger is what? Tiger is animal. So tiger is a real world entity of type animal. So here real world entity is tiger and animal is a type, that is class. You can correlate with if you want to correlate the Java class, same thing. Now how you can write a class in Java? Okay, basically in Java, if you want to create a class or write a class, you have to use a keyword called class, CLASS, along with the name of the class. Here, the name of the class is animal. So if I want to create a class called animal, I have to write class, then animal. Okay. So now as I was mentioning, tiger, right? So tiger has its certain properties and certain behavioral characteristics. Likewise, chair I was mentioning the example, right? So chair having some certain properties, certain behaviors. What type of behaviors? You can sit on a chair. Okay. You can you can stand, you can also stand on a chair. So these are the behavior basically. It allows you to mold in such a way you can perform multiple actions. Okay. And it has some properties, property value, like a chair can have three legs, four legs. Even if nowadays you can have one leg chair, right? So basically a class, we write class then class name, okay? Then it includes majorly one property and one behavior, two categories, right? We'll see more of it while we code the thing. So a class in a majority wise having two members. One is property, or in Java language it is called variables, okay, which is containing the data value. like the chair having four legs, that is data 4, and behavior, which in Java called as a method. Method means it performs certain set of operations or defines certain set of behaviors, right? So in a class, majorly in two categories we have seen. Okay, there are some other things as well, but for now let's try to understand such a way. There are two things. One is variable, one is method, one is data, one is behavior. Clear? Now let's see what is variable. Basically, variable is the name of a location where the data are stored, right? Let's come back to the conceptual part. Okay, let's say you have two numbers, one is 5, one is 2. You have to add those two numbers and have to get the result as 7. Okay, for that purpose you have to store 5 somewhere and you have to store 2 somewhere, right? Then you can add it, right? So wherever you are keeping the value, you are naming the place. So variable is nothing but a name of a placeholder or memory location where you are keeping 5. Okay. So one place you are naming as A where you are keeping 5, another place you are naming as B where you're keeping 2. You have two variables. You got the point, right? Yeah. Now what is the syntax? Okay. The syntax of defining or writing a variable or assigning a value to a variable is like access modifier, then data type, then name of the variable. Okay. What is access modifier? What is data type? We will see in next sections. Okay. And equal to the data value. Okay. So let's for an example, public int j equal to static int j equal to 10. What is public? It's access modifier. What is static? It's a static keyword. We'll see in some time. Okay. What is int? Int is a type of a variable. What type of data you are storing? You are storing 5, 10. So these are called integers. We'll see those, okay, in other videos. Okay. So now what is method? So method, as I was mentioning, right? Method is a set of code or it's a block of code or instruction which perform certain course of actions or define some behavior or manipulate some data and give some results, right? That's what method is. The syntax again, you have access modifier like the previous, you have return type, you have method name, a parameter list. We'll see in next videos. Okay, don't be worried about for now. Okay, this is the syntax. Okay, so method is a block of code. Okay, as I was mentioning. So we'll see furthermore. And let's try to do some example. Okay, so for this, we have to create a Java project. Okay, I hope you guys have done the setup for Java system, Eclipse, okay, or IntelliJ, whichever you prefer. Okay, if not, you can have a look at my other video where I had explained and demoed the same. Okay, so let's say for now I'm creating a project called demo. So it has been created. Now I will create a package. What is package and all we'll see. Don't be worried. Let's say I'm naming it as a com.example. Okay, let's say I have a class called A. So I'm creating a class. So basically you can see, right? So this is the class keyword, this is the name of the class, and this is the access modifier. We'll see them later. So a class has majorly two things. One is variable. So here I is a variable, okay, which is having the value 10, okay. Another variable, let's say 20, okay, okay. And this I am writing a method called method 1, okay. So here I am doing nothing. I say I'm this line system.out.println means trying to write, I'm trying to print out something. This is for displaying purpose. Whenever I have try to display something on the console, this is the console, right? I need to use system.out.println. So basically, on a majority basis, category basis, it has the class has two major thing members. Okay, one is like properties, like variables, the base data. Another one is behavior. This is called behavior. Okay, we'll see in the next section the more in depth of the things whatever we had discussed. Okay, okay, that's all for this class. Okay. If you like my video, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. If you have any questions, suggestions, or doubt, or any comment, please put that in my comment box. I'll be happy to help. Thank you and have a nice day.